Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to this brand new video. This video is kind of a theoretical video, but it's kind of an interesting insight into how WEP, WEP, WPA, WPA2. These are like different encryptions available in your Wi-Fi. You can look at these are like how like wireless connections are encrypted. So what is WEP and how we can crack it? So gaining access in WEP cracking. WEP full form is Wired Equivalent Privacy. Wired Equivalent Privacy. Old encryption it is and uses algorithm called RC4. What is that? We'll be looking at in the future, but still used in some networks, so that's why we're covering it and can be easily cracked easily. Okay. Why are we doing this? Because it's still used in some networks. Like for example, you are doing something and you ended up encountering a WEP network. Now, what you gonna do? What kind of a hacker you are if you can't hack that? Okay, so WEP cracking. Client encrypts data using a key. So cool. Encrypted packets are sent in the air. Router decrypts the packet using the key. So there are few cool things about this. So for example, the client, let me just show this let me just zoom out here. For example, the client want to send the data to be sent to the router. Like this is the text message it wants to send to, like for example, a text message it wants to send to the router. So what it would do, it would send it to the router. um what is that? Huh while it is sending, this client is sending the data to the access point. The data will become encrypted like ASDK, like encrypted gibberish data which no one can understand. So this encrypted data will be sent to the router, and that's it. And the data will be decrypted by the router. The data to transfer to the router, this will be read by the router. It will decrypt it using a key. Okay. So let's just talk about it. Web cracking. I guess AirCrack NG is the software name which we use to actually decrypt the data. I guess I forgot it, but when we will actually do it in practical, then we'll see. Okay. Web cracking. Each packet is encrypted using a unique key stream. So right? For example, a client is sending data to the access point, so it will be sending the data through the air, and the air will be having packets of data. So cool. The packets of data are still available in the air around. You just wave your hand and you'll feel the packets of data. So, so this say each packet. This is so cool. Like there are many packets of data sent, right? So it is saying each and every packet, for every packet, not like a group of packets, for every damn packet is encrypted using a unique key stream. Okay, unique key basically, unique key stream is in the form of a unique key stream kind of. Okay, random initialization vector, that is IV, is used to generate the key streams. Okay, so what is a key stream? Key stream is nothing but IV, that is like the random initialization vector plus the key, that is the password, is equals to the key stream. Okay, so initializer vector is only 24 bits. Okay. Key stream plus the data to be sent to the router is equal to gibberish. So let me again break this down for you. Key is shared between the client and the router, the Wi-Fi's password, let's say, right. So it includes itself with an IV which is of 24 bits. We don't give a damn about the specification, but IV full form is initialization vector, random initialization vector. When both of them get combined, they form a key stream, and when this key stream is added to the data to be sent, it becomes gibberish. That makes sense. So as you can see, we have IV and we have the data to be sent. Oh, we have IV and we have the password and we have the text. And when all of this combined, okay, dad is calling me. I gotta pause it. So what was I saying? I forgot. And yeah, so basically, um, so far explained well. Yeah, here what it is like. It has an IV. IV is not that dripping thing which we put in our muscles and veins and all. it's not that. IV basically means is initialization, um, one initialization vector, like a random initialization vector. So it's like something that is added to the password, and which becomes what, the key stream, and then added to the data, and that basically converts it into gibberish, then encrypted form. So that's it. So a few key points about web cracking. Web encryption is web WEP encryption is client encrypts data using a key. So using a key, that's the password that is present in both the places, they try to encrypt it. The encrypted packets are sent in the air. Okay, the router decrypts using the key. The router जो होता है वो भी decrypt किसके मदद से करता है, की के मदद से करता है. That's it. That's it. That's it. So key is common in both the places, and the thing that is not common. So there are some drawbacks of this. If it's not clear by now, oh God, am I even getting recorded? You got really distracted, but it's okay. It was important call to receive. So IV is too small. So this is a drawback. That is 24 bits only, and IV is sent in plain text. It is not encrypted. So that is a drawback. So we can look into like what was the IV. As I told you, IV plus the password makes the key stream, and key streams is the only thing which basically encrypts the data, which makes it gibberish. So the thing is, in a crowded network, always remember, in a crowded network, when there is like so many packets of data to be sent, because every packet of data is encrypted, that is a drawback as well. So the chances of IVs, this initialization vector, being repeating, because this is already in a plain text and we can compare and see like, oh yeah, it's repeated. So IV will repeat on a busy network. This makes the web vulnerable. So WEP encryption very vulnerable to statistical attack. Like so we have an IV already, so we can let's like to and fro it and like get our attack through. Reported IVs can be used to determine the key stream. So crazy, right? So if you have a repeated IV and you can you know guess the key stream, then I guess you can also guess the key, because key stream is nothing but the password, that is the key, plus the IV. If you know the IV, if an IV is repeated, then you can use it to determine the key stream, right? And break the encryption, and you can break the encryption later on. That's all for the video, and I'll catch you up in the next video. This was all about it, and yep, take care, be safe, and keep hacking.